The Mirror Mill, the wheel that turns within. This is a story about three Angelteers who arrive at a hillside mill where every wheel turns according to whichever thought is fed into it. Their fifth miracle-minded adventure begins when they discover that peace is not controlled by the weather, the village, or one another. The choice for peace is happening in the mind. The three Angelteers followed the sound of grinding gears to the mirror mill. It was the strangest mill they had ever seen. No wheat went in. Thoughts did. Villagers stood in line holding little cards. One read, "This day is terrible." Another, "Nobody listens to me." Another, "I must fix everything." Each card was dropped into a brass slot. Whoosh! The mill spun. A giant mirror at the far wall shimmered and showed the villager a world matching the thought. Rain looked colder. Faces looked unfriendly. Small problems looked enormous. Spider Monkey stared. "So the mill makes the world?" The mill keeper shook her head. "It shows what the mind is feeding it." Howler Monkey pointed to a villager whose card read, "They should appreciate me." The mirror showed everyone ignoring him. "That seems suspiciously efficient." Squirrel Monkey moved closer to the gears. "What happens if someone changes the card?" "Try it." Spider grabbed a blank card. He wrote, "Everything should go my way." He dropped it in. The mirror immediately showed a path blocked by carts, a bakery sold out of bananas, and Howler talking too loudly. Spider frowned. "That mirror is rude." Howler took a card. "Everyone should be quieter." Whoosh! The mirror showed bells, barking dogs, arguing merchants, and Spider chewing loudly. Howler looked offended. "He does chew loudly." Squirrel laughed. Then a wheel jammed. The mill groaned. A villager shouted, "Someone broke it." Another yelled, "This always happens to me." Soon cards flew into the slot. Disaster. Unfair. Who is to blame? The wheels spun faster. The mirrors filled with angry faces. Squirrel felt his own chest tighten. He wanted to organize everyone. He wanted the noise to stop. A faint scent of cedar drifted from the warm wooden gears. He breathed in. "What am I feeling?" "Annoyed," he said. Then quieter. "Afraid this will get worse." He looked at the jammed wheel. "What is this for?" No answer came immediately. Then he noticed something simple. His mind was racing faster than the machinery. Squirrel closed his eyes. "I can choose the direction of my thinking." Spider glanced at him. "Even while the wheel is stuck?" "Especially while the wheel is stuck." Howler lowered his voice. "So we don't have to wait for the mill to behave?" The mill keeper smiled. Squirrel picked up a blank card. He did not write, "The wheel will be fixed." He wrote, "I can choose peace now." He placed it in the slot. Whoosh! The mirror did not show a perfect village. The wheel was still stuck. People were still talking. But Squirrel saw helpers instead of enemies. He noticed the mill keeper reaching for a wrench. Spider was already clearing the floor. Howler was lifting a heavy beam. Nothing outside had become magical. Something inside had changed direction. The villagers watched. One woman slowly tore up her card. "Nobody helps me." She wrote, "Let me see what is helpful now." Another replaced, "HO is to blame," with, "What is mine to do?" The room softened. The jammed wheel still needed repair, so they repaired it. Howler held the beam. Spider crawled underneath. Squirrel followed the mill keeper's instructions. 10 minutes later, clunk! The wheel turned. Everyone cheered. Spider wiped grease from his face. "So peace fixed the mill?" "No," said Squirrel. "The wrench fixed the mill." Howler nodded solemnly. "Important distinction." The mill keeper laughed. "Peace helped you see the wrench." Before leaving, the Angelteers stood before the largest mirror. It reflected exactly what was there. 3 monkeys with wings, villagers cleaning up, a repaired wheel, and sunlight crossing the floor. No special glow. No heavenly message. Squirrel placed a hand over his heart. "The choice for peace is happening in my mind." Spider smiled. "And once you choose it," Squirrel looked toward the open door, "then we see what is ours to do." The 3 Angelteers stepped back onto the road. Behind them, the mill continued turning, but none of them needed to turn with it. Miracle-minded remembrance. The choice for peace is happening in my mind. May we sing, rest, and dance our way home together.